Good afternoon, everyone. Long time no speak here. Hope you're all doing well. Well, this is a change. It's probably been 5 months now, like since I've been fishing. Not uploaded a video. As you may well know, back in December, I had an operation on my knee. Got back to work at the end of January, but during that time I lost my head basically. I was seeing people like catching cod and catching skates. I was just like, right, I can't do all that, so I'm just going to cut myself off. And at the same time, like, we got a allotment plot for growing veg and all that, like, so I kind of switched my fishing off like for a bit and got my head stuck into learning about all growing vegetables, and one of the other two, like, health things happened as well with me, which I don't really want to go into, but I'm okay. I'm alright, like, for now. I'm just about like getting my head back together. My knee, it's the surgeon like fixed one problem, but there's a couple of other like niggles there. I don't think it'll ever be right. But anyway, how are you all doing? I hope you've missed me. I'll tell you what, I've missed putting the videos out. As I said, I just cut myself off, like, so hopefully now I'm actually going out on a session now, and I can get me head back in the game. I'm going up to Fleetwood. I'm not going to say exactly where, because I've been talking to someone and he's put me on a mark, and it's not fair of me, like, to give the mark out. I'm sure you all understand. I don't want to upset him, and it's just not the right thing to do, is it? But I'm going up to Fleetwood. There's been like quite a few fish like come out up the Flag Coast. A good few bass, some good smoothhounds, some big smoothhounds, and as you all know, I love a smoothhound or two. I'm just hoping I can get a good smoothhound early on this year, and then I can focus on some bass fishing, because I've not really done that. And I think last year all I've done was smoothhound videos, and I want to try and mix it up for you guys. So anyway, I'm absolutely sweltering it here. I need to put the aircon on, so I'll bring you back when I'm at the mark and when I'm fishing. Well, I'm here, I'm fishing on an absolutely stunning evening. This tide is absolutely flying in. Well, I'm here, I'm at Fleetwood. To the keen eye, some people can probably guess where I am. See, there's Blackpool Tower in the distance, if you can even see that. I'm not even going to try and zoom in. But as I said before, I'm not gonna divulge the exact location, but it is Fleetwood. There's been a couple of guys up here already from the northeast. I've talked to them. There's one of them had a £5 bass, another one had a £3 bass, and he just had a missed bite on his last cast, but it was like over 200 yards out, because he'd walked it back and he'd cast over a sandbank, like, so it probably wouldn't have got it in anyway. But I've just put a bait in close and for a bass, hopefully, a crab, and I've put a distant bait out with my trusty running up and over with my bass rig of choice, and a prepared peeler crab, freshly frozen peeler crab. I know how they've been prepared because I've done it myself, so yeah, they're alright. I forgot how minging all that orange stuff was, but I've had no, see, what, you can see how much it's come in there already. Yeah, I've had no bites or anything yet. Just the tide is pushing me back and back and back and back and back. And there's all these rocks here, and I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do. I'm guessing I've got to jump up the rocks and then fish on them steps there. I don't know, we'll see. I might just sack it off. I'm not I'm not feeling 100% confident. I think I'm coming back out tomorrow with my little fella. Just with my little boy, maybe going up Half Moon Bay. Just with him, he's desperate to catch a Smoothound again, he loves them. It doesn't get much better than that, does it? I've definitely missed this. Bit of peace of mind. Well, apart from my phone pinging every 2 minutes, the missus is after a dog. She wants like a working cocker or a sprocker or something, so she keeps sending me pup pictures, but yeah, we'll see. Right, I'm gonna go and I'll bring you back. Well guys, I'm still here. Just not feeling it tonight. I don't know whether it's because it's Newmark syndrome or the fact that there's just been a million kids here all shouting and arguing, or the fact that there's no fish. But I'm getting pushed up the rocks now. There's like a slope there and steps where I can climb up if I want. I think I'll probably just give it another half an hour, and I'm just really not feeling it. But I am glad I've come out anyway, because it's such an amazing night. It's going to be an awesome sunset in a bit. Absolutely stunning place to fish. And I just always drive past it and fish up Morcambe. But that probably is one of my favourite places to fish up there at Morcambe. But I will be giving this place a lot more attention. Want to know a little bit more about it now. And next time I come, it will be in my head how to tackle it, and what to do like with these rocks. And probably fish it on a low tide next time I come. I'd like to fish low tide at night time. Now, I know a couple of gullies like filling behind you at an alarming rate, so I'll probably fish the low tide in the daytime first. Safety first and all that. So, yeah. Right, I'll bring you back. I'll probably bring you back in the car this time, unless I get a last minute fish. As I said, I'm not going to give it much longer, I think, when I get home. Right, I'll speak to you in a bit. Good afternoon, everyone. Well, Fleetwood was a bit of a washout. I mentioned I was just getting minded by kids, so that done me head in. Not knowing a mark, but that's not really an excuse. It just, I just kind of lost my head, and the tide was pushing me up this up some steps, and I just had enough. And it was dark, and I didn't see how I was going to land fish over rocks and whatever. So I just left. I left an hour before bite time, and it's funny, as I was driving away, I was gutted. I was like, oh god, I should have stayed. But anyway, I'm off out again. I'm off out now, like, so I'm gonna probably make this as a two-part video. Well, not a two-part video, like just like all one video, because I can't be bothered like doing a little tiny video of banking at Fleetwood. And I'm going up to Half Moon Bay. Yeah, you've all seen videos of me at Half Moon Bay, but I'm not bothered. I'm going up there tonight. See if I can. It's been a bit quiet up there lately, but my little boy, he's been desperate to get out of me, so now's the time. So say hello, little boy.
Hello.
Right, there we go. He's quite experienced. He's had a couple of Smoothounds in the past. He's had a few flatfish.
A bass.
He's had a little bass, yeah, and he's had a couple of rays. But he's just happy to catch anything. So what do you want to catch today, Will?
A big bass.
Oh, you want a big bass?
A Smoothound.
He wants a big bass, a Smoothound.
And a shark.
What? And a shark. Right. Okay. Right. We'll see if we can make that happen. Right, so we've just set off now, going to fish low tide. If we catch a few fish, we might wrap up early, but if not, we might we might stay and fish the tide down, because it's bite time up there, isn't it, when the tide starts pushing in. So I'll see you all there. I'll bring you back when we're at the mark. See you in a bit. Right, I thought I'd bring you back. I should have brought you back ages ago, to be honest, but there's absolutely no point. The beach is rammed, absolutely rammed. To the right and left of me, there's people leaving. It's yeah, it's been absolutely dead. There's my mate, he's up the other end of the beach. He said there's nothing up there. I've just been fishing next to one of my subscribers, Lincoln. Nice to meet you, pal. Like I said, it's a small world. I've spoke to Lincoln a few times, and he come and pitched up next to me, and like we were talking, and then he said, "Have you got a YouTube channel?" I was like, "Yeah." And I'm your subscriber, Lincoln. Oh God, I've spoke to him loads of times as well. It's mad how you come across, isn't it? But yeah, I got here late because there was a fire on the M6. Some pickup truck was on fire. So I mean, little fella he's just down there, bored. He's fuming. Yeah, I've been fishing a couple hours now. As I said, like, there's no fish.
I want to leave.
He wants to leave. I've left me air power at home. So by accident, I wanted to bring an air power and my foreign bait. So all I'm fishing with now is my foreign bait. So I've got the smallest lead I could on it. So if I get a hound on that should be good fun. He's got his little 6-foot rod what we took to Florida with us. That's had some good stingrays, and I think it had a £30 stingray on that rod, to be honest. Little telescopic thing. But not catching much fish, are we, buddy?
No.
No, you're not catching much. You're bored?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Well, we're not quitters, are we?
No.
Yeah, he wants to go home. I've got a sneaky feeling we might winkle one out on the flood. So if we do, I'll bring you back. Speak to you. Well, what a session that was. And wow, it was just, I didn't even have a single bite. Nothing. I didn't even have crabs or shrimps, gobies, blennies attacking my baits or anything. Out of all them lads on that beach, I didn't see one fish caught. I was just driving off the car park then, and one of the lads come and he said he'd had one. So I didn't ask like what he'd had, but the fact that he'd had one is a massive achievement on there tonight, I think. So well done, fella, if you see this. I didn't get your name. I should have asked, to be honest. But yeah, like one fish caught, and I don't know what it was. It could have been a dab, it could have been a hound, it could have been a whale shark, I don't know, like, but anything would have been achievement there today. But I was told before I come up, it's been fishing slow, so just thought we'd give it a chance anyway. It's because the hounds have been coming out like from pretty much most places now, like, but I think I'll give Half Moon Bay and the hounds a rest for a couple of weeks, then I'll be back. So we enjoyed ourselves though, didn't we, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you like best?
Getting stuck.
Getting stuck. Yeah.
I actually hated that.
Yeah. We normally go the dry route back. So I said to him, "Come on, let's go in the rock pools and see if you can find a few peeler crabs," and that entails walking through a little bit of mud. It's quite safe mud.
Not a little bit, to be honest,
but he was up to his ankles, weren't you, mate?
A lot of mud.
No, it's not. It's okay.
I nearly fell.
It's okay. You've got Super Dad here to save you. Right. So anyway, thanks for sticking with me, and on my first 2 fishing sessions of 2025 have been a blanks. But I'm sure we'll get him. What we mate?
Yeah.
He wants to go fishing. He's obsessed with going fishing at Mariners at the Anchor. So like maybe like we'll get a few people together and see what we can do. Right, let's get a few people going. Yeah. Oh, I think I've just missed me turning. No, I don't know. Okay. Right, I'm gonna go. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll speak to you soon. So it's bye from me and Will. Say bye, Will.
Bye.
Right, see you later. Tight lines for clear minds.
Bye.